Hey, this is Ryan here, and today I'm going to talk about 5 different volcanoes. So the first volcano we're going to talk about is Mount Garibaldi, which is in Canada, specifically close to Vancouver. So I'll go look that up right now. Alright, so right here is Mount Garibaldi. It's about, the coordinates are 49.85 north and 123 west. The last time this volcano erupted was in 8051 BC. This is a potentially active volcano. Um, Based on its last eruption, the dam wasn't known just because there wasn't many people living next to this volcano. Um, if this volcano were to erupt right now, um, it would affect the nearby communities, such as communities called Whistler and Squamish. And also will affect the city of Vancouver, as it's only about 66 kilometers. As you can see, Vancouver is down here, about 66 kilometers away, which will Vancouver have there will be a large effect in Vancouver. Um, so this volcano is Canada's best well-known volcano, and it's also one of the 11 most strongly associated. This volcano is one out of the 11 most strongly associated with seismic activity. And this volcano is about 8,786 feet tall. So this is a volcano here in Canada. Our next volcano will be Mount Hood in Oregon. So you can see this is Mount Hood. It is in Oregon in the United States. Its coordinates are 45.31 north, 123.69 west. Last time this volcano erupted was in 1907. Some fun facts about this volcano is that Mount Hood does not have a history of violent explosive eruptions. A fun fact is like Mount Hood is like a person squeezing toothpaste out of a tube. It's kind of similar to that. It is about 11,239 feet tall, and it's the highest peak in Oregon. Is the fourth tallest mountain in the Cascade Mountains. In the next 30 years, there'll be about 3 to 5% chance of erupting. And if this volcano erupts, it will affect obviously the nearby city, Portland, which you see right here, which isn't too far away. It will have the largest effect from Mount Hood. Yeah, that's about Mount Hood. Next volcano I want to talk about is about Mount Rainier. So Mount Rainier is in Washington. Rainier, that's what you say it. Here we can see here is Mount Rainier. Its coordinates are 46.85 north and 121.76 west. Its last time to erupt was in 1894. Some fun facts about this volcano. If this volcano erupts, it will be most likely be more damaging than compared to Mount St. Helens, which Mount St. Helens was a very destructive volcano. This volcano is the largest volcano in the Cascade, and it's the tallest mountain in Washington. at a height of 14,411 feet. This volcano has been quiet for the past couple hundred years, but it is still active. In the in the past 2,600 years, this volcano has erupted at least 12 times plus. And this volcano has the potential. This volcano is potentially the most dangerous volcano in the U.S., as it is the biggest volcano here, and it can be more destructive than compared to Mount St. Helens. And if this volcano were to erupt, it will affect large portions of the west coast of the United States, specifically, as we can see, Tacoma and Seattle area will be affected largely. Um, yeah, that's about Mount Rainier. Let's go to our next volcano. Our next volcano is we're going to talk about Mount Fuji in Japan. Here is Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji coordinates are 37.75 north and 14.99 east. This volcano has erupted. Oh, sorry, those coordinates are wrong. Those are for a different volcano. Its coordinates actually are 35.36 north, 138 east. This last time to erupt was in December 16th, 1707. And for this volcano, there weren't any deaths directly due to that eruption, but the eruption it damaged a lot of homes, nearby towns, and it damaged the crops there. So the people didn't have food to eat because of the eruption, and many deaths happened because of that. People have starved from that. Some fun facts about it. If one were to climb this mountain, it would take 8 to 12 hours to climb to the top. And one thing to know about Mount Fuji is Mount Fuji is actually three different volcanoes in one, you could say. The volcano Komitake is on the bottom, and the volcano Kufuji is in the middle, and Mount Fuji is on the top, and it is also the youngest of all of them. They say that because this volcano erupted somewhat recently, it doesn't have a chance. It has a small chance to erupt again. But they say that the 2011 Japan earthquake has increased the chance of Mount Fuji to erupt again. So scientists are looking over that. That's about Mount Fuji. And we'll go to our last volcano, which is called Mount Etna, which is in Italy. So look it up, Mount Etna. Here's Mount Etna. It's located in Italy. Its coordinates are 37.75 north, 14.99 east. His last time to erupt was in March 16th, 2017, which is very recent. Because of that eruption, 10 people were injured, but they are all fine now. Some facts about this volcano. This volcano is the largest volcano and the tallest active volcano in Europe. It currently holds the longest record of continuous eruption. And some things about this volcano had an appearance in a Star Wars movie. I'm not exactly sure which one. And it is about 10,900 feet tall. This volcano has erupted 3 times this year and is one of the most active volcanoes on the planet. It's been active for scientists estimate that this volcano has been active for about a half a million years, which is quite a long time. The reason why this volcano is so active is because it lies on the subduction boundary zone. It sits on on the active fault between the African plate and the Ionian microplate. So yeah, that's about Mount Etna in Italy, and that's it. That's all my 5 volcanoes. Thanks for listening.